This is LRBT2, main conclusion, question 21. We have a psychiatrist, oh my goodness, psychiatrist, um, and we're just going to kind of pick this apart one sentence at a time. So our psychiatrist says we're learning about neurochemical imbalances. Apparently, it causes different behaviors in a range from less serious to irritating, and they give some examples. So, um, oh, extreme mental illness to less serious but irritating. So it can be super extreme or not extreme, but really just kind of like irritating and embarrassing. Obsessive fantasizing, petulance, embarrassment. Why does this sound like my life? Okay, sorry. So the psychiatrist is just giving us a snapshot of what they're learning. Maybe this is in a class or something like that, or maybe this is in studies. They're just giving us a fact, background information. These findings will promote compassion and tolerance when looking at a mental illness, quirk, or mere difference between two persons. Since being mentally healthy can now begin to be seen as simply having the same neurochemical imbalances as most people. So we're sitting here trying to figure out, that first sentence, some background information, and there's one other sentence that makes up the rest of this paragraph. We want to break the second sentence into two pieces. So these findings will promote compassion and tolerance when looking at mental illness, quirk, or mere indifference. It's interesting. That's coming up pretty randomly. Like we're like all we know is that neurochemical imbalances cause behavior shifts. We don't know why that'll promote compassion. And so we're asking ourselves why. And then they say it'll do it because or since being mentally healthy can now be seen as having neurochemical imbalance differences. Like so the sense is what clues us in that we've got some justification going on here. We know that the findings will promote compassion and tolerance because this is how people are going to view our new findings. So we're thinking like what is being supported here? And this is like since is a good premise indicator. It indicates that this is doing the supporting. That first half of the second sentence is going to be our main conclusion. The findings will promote compassion and tolerance. So this question, we're looking for something to really recap that first part of the sentence. These findings will promote compassion and tolerance when looking at mental illness. And the findings are that it's neurochemical imbalances that cause behavior changes. A, understanding the role of the neurochemical in behavior will foster empathy towards others. Ooh, love that. That's exactly what we are looking for. B, neurochemical imbalances can cause mental illness and other behaviors. So that's the very first sentence, basically. That's a restatement of the background information, and that's not what's being reported. It's there so we can understand what's going on and what the link is and why we're going to have empathy and compassion. See, neurochemical imbalances and imbalances are the main determinants of mental behavior. So our conclusion is about promoting compassion and tolerance through just general understanding of these processes. It's not about the main determinants of mental behavior. We also just don't have enough information to say this. D, being mentally healthy is a matter of having the same neurochemical balances as most people. Oh my goodness, imagine if our whole society was like super, super um, neurochemically imbalanced and we were all, we probably all would be considered mentally ill. But I guess it's a really interesting side note of like, if everyone is ill, is everyone therefore healthy? I don't know, something for us to think about. But we're not talking about what mentally healthy is. Our conclusion is about promoting compassion and tolerance for looking at mental illness. E, advances in neurochemistry enhance our theories of mental illness. This sounds like a really nice summary, but they're just talking about what are we learning? What do these promote? That's it. That's it. We're promoting some compassion. We're not enhancing our theories. So for that reason, we would go with A as our best answer.